Now what we want to know here is what's the best buy for vegetable oil, and look what we get. We have several different things we can do. We can get 16 ounces for $1.68, 32 ounces for $2.62, and so on. Now, we're going to write these as ratios, but we could write it like this. Now, let's write this two ways. So the first one we could write as 16 ounces is to $1.68, or we could write this as $1.68 to 16 ounces. Now in the first one here, what we're going to do is we're going to reduce this by dividing each one of these numbers by 1.68, right? I'll just make the division. So if you do this on your calculator, you could just type in 16 divided by 1.68, and when I did that, I got 9.52. I'll round off a bit. I got 9.52. Now, in the numerator, it's ounces. In the denominator, it's dollars. So we get 9.52 ounces for $1. So for $1, we get 9.52 ounces. Now in this one, just rewriting it the opposite way, with the dollars on top, ounces on the bottom, I'm going to divide both of these by 16. That's going to look like this on my calculator. 16 divided by 1.68. And when I did that, I got 0.105. Now what's on top? Dollars for 1 ounce. Now if I round this off, it's really what, like 11 cents, $11.11, 11 cents for 1 ounce. So what do you get here already? Can you see? You get 0.11, for how much is it for 1 ounce? It's 11 cents for an ounce for the first one. So the first one here costs us 11 cents for an ounce. Or for $1, you get this many ounces. Now what we have to do is compare the next three. Now you could either compare this way or this way. Maybe you like to know this way, I think, is maybe how you see it in supermarkets. What is the price per ounce? Let's take a look at the second one. Now I'm going to do it this way, this dollars per ounce. So when I write this one, I'm going to write it as, see if I can write it, as $2.62 for 32 ounces. And I'll make the division on my calculator like this. 2.62 divided by 32. And I'm getting this dollars. I'm going to write $0.08 for 1 ounce. So I've got the second one. You know what? I'm going to circle these so I can find them. That one, that one. Now let's do the next one. Let's do this one here. This is going to be, get it to right, $3.59, 64 ounces. So we're going to write on our calculator, we'll type in 3.59 divided by 64. I can do that. I'm getting I'll have to round it off, 0.056. I'm just going to write it like that. 0.056 or 0.06 if you round it off, and that's dollars per 1 ounce. So let's circle that one so we can find it again. And then the last one, down here we've got, what have we got for the last one here? We've got $7.55 for 128 ounces. So we're going to, on our calculator, we're going to put in 7.55, divide that by 128. Let's see, I'm getting 5.898, about 5.90. Okay, so what I'm getting here, when I do this, I'm getting $5.90 for 1 ounce. Well, that's ridiculous because I typed it in wrong. Let me erase that and try it all over again. It's 7.55 divided by 128. I divided by 1.28. Okay, now I'm getting 0.059 or 0.06. All right, so when I actually do that correctly, I'm getting $0.06 for 1 ounce. I'll circle that one. Now let's compare. How much does it cost per ounce? So for the first one is about 11 cents per ounce. The second one here is about 8 cents per ounce. This is better. This is a little less than 6%, 6 cents an ounce. This one is 6 cents an ounce. Looks to me like this is the best one here. This is the best buy. It's a little bit less than 6 cents an ounce. So I think that let's say that this is going to be the best one here. So if we are to answer the question, the best buy, and I'll write it up here at the top right, is 64 ounces for that what? $3.59.